All right, we got one of these Ball Earth goons. Get back for more programming on the Ball Earth. All right, let's get him. Of course, they always got to give you somebody to act like they don't know what they're talking about. Got to ask a stupid-ass question. Somebody named Oscar.
Oscar, you asked the question, what are some of the easiest ways that you can prove that the Earth is round? Because apparently...
And of course, this thing is an astronomer. Ain't been in no astros, ain't did shit. They're just like all these other fake astronauts. They're just another fucking liar.
This is something that we're debating. I have no idea why. That's a hard thing for me to even start talking about because there are so many proofs that the Earth is round, it's difficult to know where to start. And it's not okay to think that the Earth is flat.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine to think the Earth was flat. That means that you're using your brain and you're not believing this bullshit that NASA's throwing out there. It's perfectly fine to believe in the fucking flat-ass Earth. It's the ball Earth that shows you got no fucking brain like they were showing you at the beginning. No fucking brain. It is a viable argument, you dummy. Or else you wouldn't fucking be here.
I have friends who have been on the International Space Station. They have orbited the Earth once every 90...
Now you see how this one got to do it? Got to throw them L's up, talking about some friends that it knows going around the orbit in the space station. Some bullshit we supposed to just fucking believe. Fuck out of here.
You know, I've had personal experience with people that have been up in space and can see with their own eyes that the Earth is round.
And why are we supposed to just believe that shit? Why are we just supposed to believe some shit? You got a pen pal from NASA that tells you that they can go up in space. That's some bullshit. Okay, the motherfucker told me you owe me $1 million fucking dollars. Now where's that money at? See if you just believe that bullshit.
And of course we've taken all these amazing pictures from space.
Want to talk about some fucking CGI fake ass pictures? We're gonna go through all that bullshit and slap back.
Beautiful, all those pictures of the Earth. So I don't really know what's going on right now with this Earth is flat thing, but I will tell you that this is one of the things I really enjoyed teaching my own astronomy class about.
Yeah, keep reading your fucking notes, and that's what I like about you dummies that want to follow the ball Earth. I can slap all that bullshit to the side, and y'all can't say shit about the fucking flat Earth. You can't break down nothing on a real flat Earth.
There are proofs all around you. It is not difficult to know that the Earth is round.
Oh.
People have known this for way more than 2,000 years.
Damn, so you see how they get that shit? The program came in 2,000 years ago. So what you think about the 2020? Okay, maybe they just been counting out how long this deception been going. Whatever the fuck they doing, okay, it's been going on for over 2,000 years. So there you go. The new system is right there.
The ancient Greeks actually had a number of really elegant, wonderful proofs that the Earth was a sphere. So let's start from the simple to the slightly more complicated.
Thank you.
One of the things you can see yourself with a pair of binoculars is if you actually go out to a lake and there are boats on that lake, the farther away a boat is, the more the bottom of the boat will disappear, and you'll basically just see the mast of the boat. And as a boat goes farther and farther away, the last thing you will see is the very top of the mast of that boat. And that's because the boat is actually going over the horizon that's curved.
Now you get them? The curved horizon. How many horizons I done showed on that stupid ass shit? Talking about no fucking curve. It ain't curved on no fucking size. Bitches lying. You just zoom up the fucking boat. Comes right back in your fucking picture. This is the fucking stupid, the wackiest programming you're gonna get on the fucking ball Earth. We break it down one by one.
And that means that as it goes farther and farther away, you see less and less of the bottom of it and more of the top of that. You can see that with binoculars, by an ocean, by a lake. It's really easy.
Yeah, just zoom the shit in.
Happen if the Earth
Dumb
were flat.
fuck.
You would simply see the boat getting smaller and smaller and smaller as it went farther away. But
and we be seeing those curves on the damn horizon too. We be seeing that shit.
To see the whole thing with the same proportions. Now, another way that you can tell that we're on a sphere is to think about how there's something called the tropics on the Earth. And the tropics are places near the equator of the Earth where sometimes the sun is overhead in the sky. And
what the fuck is that supposed to mean? That just means it's noon, right?
This was actually something that the Greeks used not only to prove that the Earth was round about 2,000 years ago, but they actually measured the circumference of the Earth accurate to within just a couple percent.
And just a bullshit programming. It's some bullshit. Go ahead and do that right now. Let's do this right now. While when you're on a fucking TV or some shit, you will not find no fucking curve on this fucking Earth.
1,000 years ago, we've known
blind
that the Earth was
motherfucker.
round. There was a really brilliant Greek scientist called Eratosthenes, and Eratosthenes noticed that that there was a town called Syene.
All these fucking fake ass characters they just throwing in there. Just some shit on a page, and then people are supposed to just believe that shit over the fucking real and what's really going on around them.
On a certain
Fuck
date,
that shit.
the sun would actually shine straight down to the bottom of a well. That meant the sun was directly overhead. You could look down.
So what the
a
fuck
well
does that have
and
to
see
do with the
sun.
fucking spinning ball Earth? What does that have to do with anything? That does not mean that the ball is fucking spinning. That does not mean that the sun, the Earth is revolving around the fucking sun. What that means shit.
And on the very same date, farther away in the city of Alexandria, that didn't happen. The sun was not directly overhead. It was a slight angle. And all that Eratosthenes did was he measured the difference in the angle of the sun. It was straight overhead in Syene. In Alexandria, it was a little bit less than overhead. And he rationed that that change in angle from one city to another was probably indicative of us being on a curved surface.
Big ass word, probably, which means that you ain't nowhere near no fucking baller. Just because you can see the sun straight above everybody at one fucking time, you're just in a different fucking area. Get the fuck out of here with this lying shit.
And you could make all kinds of measurements even between those two cities and see that the angles were different. The sun was at a different place in the sky.
Wow.
Using this,
No, that just means you're at a different place on the goddamn Earth. You're at a different place on the fucking Earth relative to the sun. Stupid.
Circumference of the Earth, and he got it right 2,000 years ago. So another really simple proof is that on any given date, at different cities and different places around the world, the sun is at different angles in the sky. That
What the fuck does that mean? Put a light up in the sky right now, a fucking street light, go in different angles of the fucking street light. That does not mean you're on a fucking curved angle. Stupid ass shit.
wouldn't happen if the Earth wasn't round. Then there are some other proofs that are a little more.
You are horrible. Read your fucking script too. This weak ass big thing for your 44, all orange, that
obscure,
bullshit
but
ass
actually
programming.
lovely. And one is to observe what happens during a lunar eclipse. Now, a lunar eclipse happens when the Earth casts a shadow on the moon. The moon actually goes dark. In fact, if you've seen one, you can actually see the Earth's shadow go across the moon. And when the moon is entirely in the Earth's shadow, the moon looks kind of dark and even kind of red colored. It's
And
really
it's just a fucking trick y'all pulling, man. Just a fucking trick. When y'all can predict the damn eclipse and all that solstice shit going on, just a fucking trick.
really beautiful. What's happening in that case is that the sun is on one side of the Earth. The Earth is in the middle, and it's casting a shadow. The Earth is casting a shadow on the moon. And as the shadow moves across the moon, you'll notice that the shadow is curved, it's round. So something like the sun that's bigger than the Earth and is able to cast a shadow of the Earth on the moon can actually show you the shape of the Earth. Aha, you might say, but could the Earth be a disc? Could it be flat, but it's actually still shaped like a disc, not like a
There you
sphere?
go. There you go. Because that's what that shit is that you're getting. If any type of shadow casting on the fucking moons, that would be the type of shit. But I think they just playing a fucking trick on that damn eclipse shit, or just fucking around
There was
outside.
a Greek scientist called Aristarchus, and what he noticed was that you can get a lunar eclipse at many different angles where the sun is. Sometimes the shadow goes straight across the moon. Sometimes it just kind of glances the moon. Just a little bit is in shadow.
It just
on the
depends
top
on where
or
you're at,
the
you
bottom.
lying ass.
From every different vantage point, every different angle that the sun is casting a shadow, you always get a perfectly curved shadow. The only shape that can cast a shadow that's curved from any direction you put the light is a sphere. So people have known that the Earth is spherical for thousands of years. It's not okay to say that the Earth is flat.
It's perfectly fine to say the Earth is flat, because you can't prove the fucking Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. You ever gone through that one yet? How you spinning at 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, and you can still hear shit that's coming out the west? Lying motherfuckers.
This is
Some
some
lying
sort of
shit.
strange denial. I don't know where it comes from.
Garbage that you're trying to pitch, and motherfuckers done got onto it.
And it's something where I keep getting this question. We really need to put this question to bed because we've known the Earth is a sphere for a long time.
No, y'all been running the program of the Earth as a sphere for a fucking long time. It does not mean that it's fucking true. You can't debunk none of this spin and shit. Why didn't you talk about the fucking spin? Huh? Why don't you talk about that one?
There's some even well-meaning people that have kind of, they say, well, I don't really believe the Earth is flat, but I'm not really sure what to think about it. And they've asked me some interesting questions like, they've heard that that space is very hot. That when you go up above the atmosphere,
Who gives a fuck about fake ass space? Talk about the goddamn Earth. How is you going through this spin at 1,000 miles per hour and no one asked you about that bullshit? Faster than the speed of fucking sound. What's the issue?
Space is millions of degrees, which is true. The problem is there's basically no air at all. So the gas right around the Earth is actually millions of degrees hot. That's actually true.
What the fuck? It's millions of degrees hot. Damn. So the people who are working around the ISS Space Center, they just sitting in there in millions and millions of degrees of hot ass fucking temperature heat. Okay, all right, that's what you say, player.
It's nothing. Like one single proton whizzes by you at a temperature of 1,000,000 degrees. It's not the same as temperature, like in the air. It's not the same thing at all. So
because there is no air.
One that I get sometimes, and the other one is I actually said this to somebody. And I couldn't believe they'd never thought of it. That with binoculars you can see planets. You can see Saturn and Jupiter.
My goodness.
You can see Mars with a telescope, the sun, the moon, everything else you see in the solar system is a sphere. So
the fake ass shit.
One thing that is different, and that actually made somebody who was more interested in actually hearing.
Talk about the goddamn spin. How the hell you get through all this shit and none of them dummies that you've been talking to ask you about the fucking spin? How do you spin faster than the speed of sound? You can still hear shit. Dumb fuck.
That actually got them to think. They were like, "You're right." Everything else we take a picture of is a sphere.
Shut your ass up. Let's go ahead and slap this motherfucker with the backhand. Now, what they want to tell you is that sound moves at 767 miles per hour. All right, but what's the greaseball say? He says that at the New York parallel, you're moving at 800 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound. So you should be able to look at someone in the West and they yell your name and you wouldn't be able to hear it because it's too fast. You're moving away from them too fast. If you go by this stupid ass, fake ass ball Earth. And this one wants to talk about how the Earth curves on the edges. Okay, but they always show you this flat horizon. Where's the curve at on the damn edges? And where are the damn edges at that this one's talking about? There's none at all. Okay, that's how they put this flat Earth right there in front of you, the ball Earth, right there in front of you, this dummy kneeling at. Okay, no fucking edges, no flatness on it at all. Okay, let's talk about some of your buddies. These your buddies right here over in NASA. Nothing but con artists pulling scams. Okay, worshiping that damn Apollo god. Okay, that's all they doing is pulling some bullshit. And just like this little backdrop in the back, okay, nothing but some fake shit. That's all they doing. Just faking this shit. Just a whole bunch of fantasy. Okay, don't be asking those stupid ass questions talking about, the Earth spinning a whole bunch faster, 1 mile per hour and all that bullshit. Okay, what they need to be asking, how in the world does the Earth, does it spinning? It revolves around the sun. It even tilts back and forth, but it doesn't bob up and down. Okay, out there in space where there's, there's supposed to be no gravity. The damn Martian, the damn fake ass astronaut sit there bobbing up and down on the fake moon. But yet the Earth itself doesn't bob up and down. Now, what kind of shit is that, Oscar? How come you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not thinking like that. Okay, when they give you all this little fake ass info, you got this loser. This one of your buddies here at NASA as well. Okay, they want to question the damn moon landing. All right, and he supposedly went on his damn self. Okay, all these pictures. Okay, you see these pictures? Look, this shit look real right here. Okay, the worst fucking graphics you're gonna get. Nintendo is better than this shit. Like, you really gonna believe these damn pictures right here? And another flat horizon. Okay, where the curves at? Okay, where's the damn edges that you talking about? Just fucking around. Okay, this damn NASA shit. Another flat Earth. Okay, another flat damn horizon. Okay, where the damn edges at? Where the curves at? Okay, there is none. This motherfucker just straight lying. Okay, just like his fake ass flood bullshit. Some more weak CGI graphics. People really believe in this. Oscar, you believe in this one right here? Man, you really fucked up right there, man. You can't just be believing in everything they show you. Look at this shit. Look at this. This looks like the ground, Oscar. Come on, man. There's no way anyone would really believe this shit right here. It's just some whack ass CGI shit. You show this shit to a kid, okay, they point it clear out. Okay, they get the apple for your mockery. Okay, the thumbs up. Okay, hoax on. All that shit. Just some fucking around. The first thing he pulls out is a damn apple to eat. Okay, more your graphics. Okay, your lovely pictures. Okay, all crap. It looks like crap. Just all black out there. Okay, no sunlight on the back of it, but it's clear as day on the other side. What kind of shit is this? More your flat horizon. Okay, all this bullshit they showing you. They can slap you across the face with flat horizons all damn day. Dummy won't put it together. The zombie doesn't have no brain. Doesn't fucking think. Okay, NASA, you hear that? You got the dummies all wrapped up in your fucking fantasy. That's why they can't see this shit. Okay, and you're in this stupid ass space elevator. Okay, why don't y'all mention that shit? Where's that at? Okay, where's it popping up at? What city or town they got this shit going down at, all right? All these little fake ass pictures they got, just all bullshit. All bullshit. Fucking fantasy ass Disney bullshit. Okay, clown this fool. What the fuck is this? Okay, one eye symbolism, that's all they give you. This fucking fakes bullshit, some nitrogen shit. Okay, get out of here. Okay, more fucking cartoons. That's all they give you. Straight from Disney. Your SpaceX and all that shit. Okay, stop believing in them, Oscar. Okay, you need some help. Use your brain. It's okay to think about the flat earth. All right, you got more people with you. All right, the motherfuckers is really fucking around. Look at that, more of the flat horizon. All right, you can't get away from it. Where's the damn curve at? Okay, all these fucking pictures. Where the curve at? You roasted.